everybody, welcome back to Dead Car Rescue. Behind me is a 1946 Dodge school bus. Now, this is not your regular school bus you see on the Waltons, like they used to come by and pick up the kids or whatever. Now, this has got a 2000 Dodge diesel. It's got the Cummins automatic. It's got four-wheel drive. This thing has been prepared to be a special car show school bus or something like that for somebody that likes old vehicles like this with newer suspensions under the bottom. Now, there's a lot of work been done to this truck or this bus. As you can see, the cab's all rusty and opened up, and it's just an open platform for somebody that wants to take one of these and finish it up. This is a project. The thing is $9,500 is what he's asking for it. It does have a title. So 2000 Ram 3500 series, 3500 series drivetrain under this thing. He's got the wiring, he's got computer, all the turbocharged accessories that go on the outside of the engine. They got the radiator, drive shaft, stuff like that. All that stuff comes with it. It does have brand new tires on it. Now, this is kind of a local guy. It's not a salvage yard, but he does have a lot of old classic cars, and I buy from him and sell and trade with him. So now I will put the phone number, everything at the beginning and at the end of this video. So if you're interested in something like this, you need to call the guy up. His name is Gary, and let's take a look at this thing. Okay, I'm not going to uncover the engine. It's wrapped up pretty good, and I don't think I could probably wrap it up as good by myself. Trust me, it does have a Cummins engine for a 2000 Dodge Ram. Now, the wheels are on it. The tires, like he said, are brand new. It's got nice wheels. It does have a door that goes right here. You have to fab all this stuff in. Some fab shop has took this thing and replaced the sheet metal. As you can see, they've done a real good job with it. Left this part from the old bus. From here down is all brand new sheet metal. It does have the tilt steering column. There's the hood, the air conditioning, well, I said the air conditioning parts, but there's the turbo parts, the radiator, the fuel tank. All the wiring is here. Now, he said these fenders need to be extended to come out over the top of the tires. They're not quite sticking out far enough. So there's another set of fenders in here that goes with this. And what you can do is cut it and extend the fender out. But just put like 6 or 8 inches in here between this and finish it up. It's a good looking project in my opinion. It does have a battery box built in, the step. They fabbed this all in. And all this stuff you see up here, they have added, I don't know how many inches to make this school bus wider. And the fab shop that did it did a real good job on it, I think. If you'll look at that. There are some pinholes in the roof. You can see them. I mean, they're just little tiny ones. But all the bracing and everything looks really good in this bus. And I say 1, 2, 3 window bus with a window back here. It probably don't do anything, but I'm sure they had windows here. At one time, it slid up and down. This looks pretty decent, I think. It's flat, straight, and looks good. Now, the back end of it, you can see where they've extended it. If you look right there, they've widened this bus. I don't know if that actually went on a bus, but that looks pretty good there. You can make this your own. Whatever you decide to do to it, you can make it your own. They've done a lot of work on it, spent a lot of money on it. So if you're thinking, okay, well, I'm getting something that's unfinished, you could build this for $9,500 and have that kind of chassis underneath it. There's no way you could build that. I'm positive. But this one's pretty much all done as far as the fab work, just to give you an idea of what it's going to look like. I think it's a good buy for $9,500 myself. And it does, the cab has been fastened down. If you look there, all the mounts are in place like they're supposed to be. And that's something you just don't have to figure out now. You don't have to figure that out. It's already done. I don't know what this said on it one time. Some school from somewhere. But there you go. I think that's a good start to a project that somebody could be real proud of. And it fits on that frame just like it was made for it. Okay. Well, that's pretty much going to do it. That's all we know about it. 46 Dodge school bus, Cummins engine, automatic transmission on a 3500 series frame. All bolted down except for up here. I see it doesn't have any mounts on the front. That's probably just sitting on there. But got a good start to a good project if you're interested. Call Gary and let him know if you're interested in it. Now, it is in St. Francis, Arkansas. Pull it up on the map, you'll see where that's at. It's right here at the Missouri border. And give Gary a call. Behind me, I'm not positive on the year, and the owner's not positive on the year. It's either a 46, 47, or 48 Ford. I think that's what he said. But this is just a rolling chassis. There's no motor, no transmission in it. This car is $1,000 if anybody's interested in it. 46, 47, or 48, you tell me. That's where I get you guys involved. On some of this stuff, I don't know what I'm looking at. I know of them. I know they're Fords, but as far as years, there could be subtle differences that you can tell me that's got the parking lights there instead of somewhere like in the grill. Something like that. I need that information too. So if you guys are experts on this car or know what you're talking about, unlike me, tell me what I'm looking at. I can get you involved by letting you tell me in a comment, Steve, that's a 46. So tell me why it's a 46. What the difference is in the ones that look alike. Now, this has the suicide doors on it. I just noticed that. How cool is that? I thought all these old post-war cars, the doors opened up normally, like cars. But no, that's suicide doors. And that looks like a good rust-free body. It doesn't have any big old rust holes in it on this side. The rear end, look at that nut on it. See that? That reminds you of a Rambler of some kind. American Motors or Nash Rambler. It does have potential. I'll put it that way. I don't know if this will raise up, but we'll find out here. Okay. All right, let's see what we got here. We got some chrome. This is the thing that holds the trunk up. Okay. There's one on each side, I see that. I got some chrome, and Let's see, there's headlight switch out of a car like this, I guess. They still make them with that little plunger that you pull the knob out with. That's cool. And there's part of the hood latch assembly. There's a window. Some odds and end pieces. Now there is the grill on it. Maybe that'll help you tell me what it is a little better. It does have a Ford hubcap. One at least, I know. And all kinds of odds and ends. Little latches and stuff like that for the door. And a couple of buckets of that stuff. Now, I don't know if this was probably not the color this car came out, but somebody has painted this in the past. And it was probably a pretty good looking car. It might have took it to some car shows, stuff like that. And then you know how they do. They just sit out there and people let them sit. And then somebody else gets it, think I'll fix it up again, and they tear it all down and never put it back together. How many times have we heard that story? I've seen a lot of cars I could have bought, and they take a picture of them and put them on Marketplace. Then at the end of the post, it says the car is actually disassembled right now. Well, yeah, that's it. I'd rather have one all put together so you can see what you're getting a little better as far as, you know, what you got to take off, what kind of parts are on it and what's not on it. That's that purple paint over there. That looks pretty good. That was a pretty color if you like purple. But that's the pieces that's left in this thing. I think that goes under the front bumper. It's like a valance that goes under there. Oh, a couple of moths, but no wasps. Good. That's a good thing. And I think that floor is original. Of course, it's probably been worked on. May have had floor pans put in it in the past. And it's got the old turn signal like this. That's what they used to have for turn signals. I think you could add turn signals switches to any cars back in the old days. But this is basically what you're getting is a project. I'll tell you what would be hard for me. Putting the window regulators and everything back in the doors. I am no good at that. I am no good. If I took one apart and I tried to put it back in with a new glass or something, I'd have to call somebody. Because I would say I'm lost. We're not going to raise the hood. He's got it fastened down, but it's got 5-hole wheels, and it looks like 5-on-5 wheels. So there's a lot of 5-on-5 wheels out there. You could put it on this car and make it your own. But look, no rust. This is a good builder if somebody likes these cars. Okay, folks, what we're looking at here is a 1927 Buick. It is a 6-cylinder car, which I guess all of them did have 6 cylinders in them. And it's a standard transmission. This car is for sale. It's pending, though. He's asking $4,500 for it. He thinks he's got it sold, but he's not positive. So if you're interested in this car, give Gary a call. So if you see something you like and you want to call Gary, he's in St. Francis, Arkansas. And that's on the Missouri line, the south part of Missouri. So this is extremely northeast Arkansas, I'd say. I think if I turned around, I'd be in Missouri. But it's right on the line. But let's take a look at this whole thing. All right. It's got the bumpers. There's the other bumper, by the way. It's not a bad looking car. The chrome's still fairly good, and You know, it's not all beat up and bent up. Has some metal flake. It has some paint flaking here and there. Now the top is probably the worst part of it. He said there's some wood pieces that go here and there, and they are in the back. They're brand new, never been installed, and there they are. Now look at the interior on this thing. It's not bad. It does have a brand new fuel pump. And there's some excess parts and stuff like that. And there's your foot racks. You sit in that seat and put your feet on that. Scrape the mud off onto the carpet. Because if you was in one of these things back in the day, you were stepping out in the mud mostly. The doors are pretty solid, I'll say. Now look at that dash. That's a pretty dash. Looks nice. This car was probably restored at one time. And I'd say that's 3-speed transmission. I'm not positive. Could be a 4. There's your starter button where you push that, get it started. Brake pedal, clutch pedal. And it's got 7,866 miles. Dang, that's a brand new car. I don't see a heater core. If you got cold, you just climbed up Mama's lap, I guess. I don't know. But this is pretty cool. Comes built with this piece here that don't just show the seat. I guess there is no moving that seat either. That seat is there. If you don't fit, you're going to have to get something behind the back or to sit on, because there's no controls for the seat. And there's suicide doors too. Now these, I think that was just an accessory. That is wood under there. So that wood is probably holding that up right now. Yeah, it is. It has to be replaced. I'd replace it with metal or some kind, but it does have wood wheels. Look at there. Wood spokes. And I imagine those were beautiful one time. There's a lot of sanding and sandblasting and stuff like that to do. This is a body by Fisher. What do you think? All right. That says 2016. I don't know if that's an inspection sticker or what that is. There's the windshield wiper motor up there. Can you see that? One windshield wiper, and it's vacuum operated. Got the little bitty tires on it. It just needs some love. This was, you could tell this was somebody's pride and joy at one time. Somebody probably waxed this thing and drove it around and was so proud of it, and I'd be proud of it just like it is. If I owned it, I'd be proud of it. But I don't own it. Okay, let's see what else we got here. There's a headlight rim over there. What is this? Wonder what you do with that. I don't know what it was. Maybe a grease gun. That's what it was. It's a grease gun. Okay. Before you take Mama to town, you are going on vacation, you grease the car so the joints won't wear out as easy. Now look here. This is so Mama can pull herself up. Grab hold of that. She got her feet on the floor against this rub rail. And got mud on the carpet and dirt. But she pulls herself up and out with this. So if you got the doors open, how much room you got here? Whoops, I'm not going to open that too far. But there you go. All y'all can get in at one time. Kids, dad, mom, grandma. Just step up, climb in, sit down, and shut up. And it's got little locks here too. That is the locks. And some nice little hardware here. It's got the designs on it. They took a lot of time to make. I said that. They got stamped them out probably, but they put a little detail in it instead of just making it plain. That's cool. There's one that's newer and nicer. See the little details here? They didn't have to do that, but they did. They want to make it a Buick. It's a Buick. Oh, this right here, look. This crank, you could do your window. Maybe that was when you didn't have when you was going up a hill and you didn't have any windshield wipers. You could turn it like back and forward, back and forward, back and forward. So you could see. These right here could be on a spaceship for all I know. Because I don't know anything about them. I don't know what you do. Something's got to do with a spark. And I don't know what else. But it don't have a gas pedal, folks. There's no gas pedal on this one. Is one of these the gas pedal? Is that what they used before they had gas pedal? Delco Remy. Ignition, lights. I don't know if that's a cigarette lighter or not, but that little bitty knob above. And there's the emergency brake. That is the starter over there. Let's see if I can mash down on this. Yeah. You got a gas pedal up underneath here. See there. There's your gas pedal. So I found it. And the oil was last changed at 1931. I changed the oil in it, so it's about due for an oil change, I'm sure. Fenders look nice. I don't see any rust holes or nothing like that. And let's take a look up here. There's a closer view of that. No, this was a cable. Nope, I say that was a vacuum hose. I don't know what that was. Maybe it wasn't a vacuum hose. All right, let's take a look at the motor on it. And what we got here. I know this is a horn. This and this is going to this fuel pump. It's where the fuel pump probably mounts right there. Or it could be an oil. It could be an oil canister like the oil filter thing. That's what that is. I do not know what this is. Keep cover tightly closed. Okay, that's where you pour your oil in. I'm guessing. And that works the steering. It's got a good looking radiator on it. No bent places or nothing where that is touched. There's a little intake for something. That's for the air. Huh. Well, it's an interesting motor to look at. I'm old, but I'm not old enough to work on stuff like this and know what I'm doing. So I'll just say I don't work on this stuff. Okay, 1927 Buick. That's what you got. If you're interested in that thing, $4,500 will buy it. Give him a call and see if he can do a deal on it. This is Steve with Dead Car Rescue and Junkyard Walk. And we'll catch you on the next video. Bye-bye and God bless.